Now we'll be making the controllers, and yeah, now we'll be making the controllers for the rig. And so I will go in my edit mode. I will select the leg joints and even the wrist joints. I'll select the all four joints and I will extrude them. You can press E for extrude and you can see that the joints are formed. Now I have these joints in my edit mode. I have to unparent them. So I'll press Alt P and I'll say clear parent and disconnect bone. For all the bones I'll do that. Clear parent, disconnect bone. I'll press Alt P, clear parent and disconnect bone. You can see the bones are now getting disconnected. Okay, I'll switch off the deform for these four bones. You can see here the deform is off. Now I will make a new bone here. This is for the knee control. I will duplicate this. This is for the left knee control. Now this is the left elbow control and I'll duplicate it. This is the right elbow control. I will select the bone and I'll go to the bone tab and I'll rename it left underscore knee. I will select the right bone and I'll say R underscore knee. These are the pole vectors. I will select the elbow bone and I'll say this is left underscore elbow and this is right underscore elbow. So I have made these bones and renamed it. I'll save my scene. Now I want to assign controllers, so I'll go into the pose mode, which is very important. I'll select the main bone, but before that I need to just do one more thing. I will select my bone and I'll select the controller and I'll press Ctrl P and I'll say keep offset. This step is very important so that whenever I'll move my foot control, my foot will move. I'll do that for all the things, all the bones. I'll select the foot, select the controller, Ctrl P, keep offset. I'll select the wrist controller, keep offset. Here again I'll select the bone, select the wrist controller, Ctrl P, keep offset. Now I will go into pose mode. I'll select the controller, select just the bone which is above it, and I'll press Ctrl Shift C. It will pop up this menu where I'll select inverse kinematics. The bone should become yellow, and whenever I go to constraints tab, it will show me pole target. It will ask me which is the pole target. So I will click on this picker tool and I'll select the pole target. And then I have to specify the bone. Here it will be left underscore knee. When I'll select it, the rig may be seemed like destroyed, but there are two bones here in the chain. So I will say here two chains. And now whenever I lift the leg is facing wrong direction. So I will select the bone and I will just change the angle just about this much. Okay, So whenever I'll move this, it will move properly. So I'll do this with all the bones. So I have this controller. I'll select this. I'll be in pose mode. Just select the bone above it, Control Shift C, and I'll select inverse kinematics. Then I will select the yellow bone. I will click on the picker, select the bone which I want to be the pole vector. I'll search for the bone. This will be right underscore knee. As there are two bones in the chain, I will say the chain length as 2. And now you can see the bone is facing the wrong direction. So I will adjust the pole angle so that it matches the direction perfectly. I'll do the same thing with the hands. I'll select the control. I have to be in pose mode. I'll select the bone above it and I'll say Control Shift C. I'll say inverse kinematics. I'll select the yellow bone and I will pick the pole target. I will search for the bone. In this case, it will be left underscore elbow. Now I have two bones in the chain, so I'll just select 2. And whenever I lift the wrist, it is facing the wrong direction. So I will just select the bone and I'll give it a proper angle. See, now the hand is moving properly. Now I'll do the last hand. I'll select the controller. I'll shift select the bone. I'll press Control Shift C and I will press inverse kinematics. I'll pick the target and then I will select the bone. In this case, it will be right underscore elbow. I will set the chain length to 2 and by lifting up the hand, I will give the proper pole angle. So now the hand controls are done. The leg controllers are done. I will just now go to rest pose and you can see the whatever changes I had made in the transformations are all back to the original positions. But I can't rig or move the rig, so I have to go in apply and apply pose as rest pose. So now if I go to the pose position, I can now animate it and the pose has reset to its original position. You can see here all the controllers are working fine.